So tell me about Pisces. What is the self-love, self-care? Self-love, self-care. Why did I say that? Very interesting. We were just talking about that. February 2025. What is the message for Pisces, please? Oh, look at this. True love. That's why self-love and self-care came in. That's why I was harping on about that again for you, Pisces. I was like, why am I speaking on this again? This is why, okay? Because that's what you're choosing to embody. That's what you're choosing to embrace, right? So there's something about that, an aspect of that journey, right, is going to be highlighted for you in the month of February, okay? So there are going to be literal circumstances that reflect where you're at in that journey in the month of February. So you're going to have it mirrored back to you, whether you have actively been working on that or if you haven't. If you haven't, you're going to see that, right? In some circumstance, in some connection you have with somebody here, right? But where you have been developing that, right, and working on that, you're going to see that reflected as well, okay? So rather than having like a visceral reaction, you know, for better or worse, towards whatever the circumstance is, just take a moment to reflect and realize that this is literally mirroring, right, what your input has been when it comes to yourself, right? Yeah. So it's a direct mirror of your frequency, a direct mirror of how you've been treating yourself. So that's what you need to know. Before you can truly find an ally within anyone else in the collective, you need to be your own best ally, right? Your best friend. So let's have a look at that for you in more detail. About this mirroring effect when it comes to their self-love journey. Tell me more about this. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so this is what I mean. What have you been actively investing in? Have you been investing in situations, in people, in circumstances where you hope that this energy is going to find you? Or have you been actively investing in yourself and in the connections that mirror the same frequency? Because if you know you've been straddling the fence and you've just been trying to appease things or people, right, to try and gain favor or try and gain their love or gain their acceptance, it's not going to work, right? You're going to realize that there may be certain people in your life that do not reciprocate and do not see your value. Because on some level, you're still not getting it, okay, when it comes to yourself, okay? And again, that's not me being harsh or critiquing you, but that's just the reality, right? And it's to help you. It's to help you realize, like, oh, that's what it is. It's literally being mirrored back to me, right? If you have a true sense of self-love, you wouldn't entertain that, okay? And again, this is not a criticism. We've all had to learn this at some point, right? Pisces, 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is what I mean, you know? It's like crying over spilt milk. Crying over what? The loss of who? The loss of who? People who didn't recognize your value anyway? No. The relationships where all you did was spend it crying, miserable? No. You're not losing anything, okay? And again, same like Aquarius. I mean, bearing in mind you have overlapping energies, right? Same with Aquarius. You can choose to play the victim, being woe is me energy. Or you can say, you know what? If my energy is not seen or reciprocated, or, you know, if people don't recognize my value, okay, and they're not going to treat me, you know, treat me right, treat me well, then I'm going to make sure I continue to treat me well and remove those people or create some boundaries with these people, especially at a time where I know that I'm very sensitive to energy. Because Pisces, whether you like it or not, you are very sensitive to energy, okay? Very sensitive. You're an emotional sign. You're a water sign. There's no way around it, okay? So you feel it deeply, you know? And you pick up on people's energy. You get intuitive insights. I even saw, when I was shuffling before, when I got this, I saw the High Priestess in reverse. So it's like there are times where you actively choose to not listen to your intuition. Again, that's a form of self-sabotage. Tell me more about this. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got 2 5s back to back, okay? So you could be seeing 555, 555, okay? These numbers could be very, very prominent for you right now, or at least very much so in the month of February, right? So it's about looking at the challenges. This situation is designed to challenge your perception, It's not to challenge you and make you feel bad. It's to challenge your perception, to challenge how you view yourself even, okay? Yes, and then you realize, and not only that, your circumstances, as you come through this situation, you come to realize you're not losing anything. 5 of Pentacles, like I said, what are you losing at the end of the day? People that are not sincere, not genuine, situations that has no real root in reality or stability. No, you're not losing anything, right? If anything, it actually frees you up energetically to focus on the things that really matter, that are real, okay? There's definitely going to be some inner work that is required, I feel. Exactly. But look what it's preparing you for, Pisces, okay? A fresh start, the full. New energies, new experiences, new connections, right? Even being in like a new energy yourself, right? Feeling different, feeling brand new, okay? Yeah, being excited to explore this version of yourself, okay? That is coming to the surface in some way, right? You may think you are doing the work when it comes to self-love or self-care, but it's not. It's on a superficial level. You need to go deeper, right? You need to go one level down, right? And that means looking at stuff you don't want to look at. It's not the external, it's the internal, right? So, and that may be on some, on some level you have been avoiding because you don't want to feel that disappointment, or you don't want to feel that sadness, or even like low mood, or whatever the case may be, right? So, but you have to go through it to come out of it, right? Because a fresh start is about to be underway. So the universe is saying, listen, if you can objectively look at this, right, and understand its root and make that change, okay, with how you view it, how you communicate with yourself, how you perceive yourself, right? Yeah, it's going to change everything. But I'm telling you, you do this, you liberate yourself. You prepare yourself for your next chapter, your new beginning, okay? This is like, your inner child coming to the forefront and being like, hey, so are we ready or not? Let's go, I've got things to do, people to see, adventures to have, And then what? You start the next cycle of what? The hero's journey. So it's the parting advice for Pisces. For Pisces, please. You got the same card as Aquarius, because like I say, a lot of overlapping energies, right? So that's the thing, right? Again, we talked about that unification, all facets of self, light, dark, masculine, feminine, higher self, the lower self, yeah, all of it. Balancing all energies out, right? But loving every facet of self. That's where true healing can lie. When you learn to love the parts of yourself that you feel like are unlovable or undesirable or not your strong points, right? Where you may perceive as your weaknesses or your flaws or your setbacks, right? Whatever the case may be. That's where you need to show even more love. Unconditional love, right? Those aspects of yourself need even more love than the parts that you do already love, okay? Yeah, and understanding, right? So, like we say, being your best ally, you need to be a support system for yourself as you navigate this journey, as you look at, the roots of where this stems from, right? Yeah, but if you do that, I talked about new beginning, you have crystal keys here underneath that. So I'm telling you, you'll unlock new levels, new insights, new wisdoms, new experiences, okay, new blessings. So there's a lot that can be gained from doing this work, right? So I'm telling you, there's something crucial about the self-love journey, some crucial aspect that you may have been spiritually bypassing or overlooking or didn't even realize was a thing, right, is coming to the forefront in the month of February, and it's designed to release you, help you heal even further, but also prepare you for this new beginning, because it's, like I say, it's fast approaching. Within the next couple of months, you're going to see signs of that. Yeah, it's fast approaching. That's why I do feel like this is being highlighted very strongly, okay? So then that way, when you're having these new experiences and you're being given these amazing opportunities or blessings or experiences, for sure, you don't in some way revert back to old programming, or you don't sabotage, right? Self-sabotage like you would in the past. You don't squander what is being bestowed on you on the situations, the people, the circumstances, and the energies that is not deserving of it, right? So that's what it's about. So Pisces, I hope that helps